Hey, it's me. I know you've been wondering where I've been, and I'd like to say that I've been here. I've been living, I've been loving, I've been crying, I've been dancing, I've been singing, and I've just been basking in this wonderful life that God has blessed me with. And while I haven't been present here on YouTube, I've been present amongst my friends and my family and my loved ones, and it has been so spectacular and splendid. And of course, I've been doing the things that I don't love so much, which is school and work. But I'm proud to say that I passed a class that was giving me so much grief, and I'm on track to graduate in the spring of next year. So enjoy this little slice of my life that is a compilation of experiences and memories from the past 6 months, and hopefully you guys can learn to be present just as much as I have in these past 6 months. Let's get it.
I'm a little nervous because I haven't interviewed for a role in almost a year now. About this time last year, I was really nervous. I didn't have an internship lined up. My cousin told me about the internship opportunity over at Sylvain. Put myself out there just to see if it would stick, and that's my best advice that I can do to anyone. Put yourself out there, see if it sticks. I've applied to JP Morgan Chase, Chobani. I've applied to a bunch of stuff, and I haven't heard back. It's very discouraging as a young individual who's in college that's eager to go out here and show the world what you're made of, but you have to stay steadfast and encouraged. Stay encouraged, because what's for you is for you. And that's not to say that you shouldn't still put in the work, put in the applications, and do everything that you need to do, because you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. You can't just wait for someone to drop something into your lap. And these days, I'm no longer waiting for someone to give me an opportunity. I'm gonna go out there and make it for myself, or I'm going to get it for myself. And I've always been that way, but since I've gotten into college, it's gotten a little bit different for me, just because so much has been happening. And when I went into an entrepreneurial mindset, a lot of my clients would just come to me, but businesses are not clients. Companies are not clients. Like, they are companies, they are entities that are making millions of dollars. And so for you to think that they're just going to come to you wishing to serve you a beautiful job on a platter with a pretty red blow, you've lost your mind. And a lot of times that will happen, but that comes with experience, that comes with networking and knowing lots of people. And I'm 20. I'm very, very young, and I have to remember that I still have a lot to prove, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show people what Rikki Lee is made of. Anything that I touch turns to gold, and that's just a matter of fact. And we're gonna get it done. We always get it done. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Meeting starts literally in 1 minute. I'm so excited because I need this job.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm good. It's nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you as well. Jackie and I want this to just kind of be conversational and answer a lot of your questions, and we have some questions for you as well.
Okay. Well, I'm Rikki Lee. I am a third-year business marketing major at Ohio State. My passion for creative strategy as well as like media and all of that started really early in high school. I worked with a nonprofit called Soul Bros Incorporated. I eventually came on and said, hey, like, can I be your brand manager? You guys are doing really great things. That was my junior year of high school. I worked with them for about a year. We did a mission trip. And after that mission trip, I got inspired to start my own business. So I started the Rikki Lee agency outside of my business. I don't really work with my business much now. I don't have time. But on campus, I do some of the same things, but just more on a pro bono basis. So I have a passion for community and working with others. Through that, I found myself working with a variety of different organizations like the Black Advertising Strategic Communication Association. I'm also a part of the Undergraduate Society of Black Leaders. On that organization's e-board, I serve as the VP of Marketing and Communications. And then for Bosca, I am the president. Through and throughout all these years, I've kind of come to a standstill, and I'm kind of burnt out from all of the creative juices and whatnot, and I got put onto a really amazing opportunity last summer, and I got to work at a consulting firm, but they actually work in the creative sector, and they had a variety of clients from finance to publications like New York Times. And so throughout my time there, I got to work with Ciroc, Smirnoff, the New York Times, as well as Olaplex, and I got to do a lot of strategic work with them. And that led me to what I think will be my new career path, which is more so strategic planning and consulting work. So that's pretty much about me. Now I've landed here today.
Cool. I mean, that sounds incredible.
I'm on my way to the Let's Talk Social Conference where I am moderating a panel. I'm super duper excited. Jordan actually reached out to me and asked me to be a speaker in January. But yeah, I'm excited. So let's get going. All right, well, I'm Rikki Lee, and I'm super excited to be here today. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. Is anybody here from Cincinnati? Here today, Aaron and Jalen. Can you guys tell me a little bit about who you are?
Hey y'all! What's up, beautiful people?
Hey! We both spoke a little bit about the importance of storytelling and how it's been able to get you to where you are today. So I want you to tell me a little bit about how you've been able to set yourself apart through your storytelling as a brand strategist and as an influencer.
Just showing up in the most authentic way I can. Social media is a lot of things. It can be for bad, for good, and all in between. And my focus, honestly, I was just telling one of the ladies at the table, like even when I started, I didn't even start with a strategy. I didn't have a goal, I guess you can say, in terms of posting. And just within storytelling and just trying to find that community, build that community piece with other women who either have gone through the same experiences, can relate to the same things. That was
early in the morning. We have to wake up super early, around 6:30, because we have our final practice for Stroll Like an Alpha. For the past month, I have been preparing for this competition, and I've been doing it with my really good friend Tania. It's been a blast. We've been meeting with 4 other girls, and these past 2 weeks we've done 3 practices a week. And overall, there are 3 different rounds. There's a fast round, a regional round, and a throwback round. So for the regional round, we're given the South. So we chose a little bit of some Sierra, some Southern rap artists, and we're going to be performing some really good songs. For the fast round, we have a good mix of like dance battle type dance break music, and then we also have Don't Play With It by Lola Brooke, you feel me? So it's going to be really, really good. I will insert some footage of our practices and what that's looked like because it's been super duper fun. But I'm super excited because we have our final practice tomorrow. We went into the auditorium the other day and we did like a really quick practice. So we just have to go in super early in the morning at 7:30 to Hitchcock and get all of my things ready for a e-board headshot session, because I am the VP of marketing. With that role entails me being in charge of all of our creative rollouts and all of the marketing and communication. And I'm also a business owner. I own the Rikki Lee agency, which is a boutique creative consultancy. And we also do photography services. So they booked me to do the e-board headshots again. I did them last year. The rollout was bomb. And so I'm doing it again. I'm really excited. Everyone's super enthused to do it. I have over 12 people in the e-board, and then we've grown as an organization and we have several committees that have anywhere between 7 people. So it's going to be rather interesting trying to function with all those people. But I got a lot of practice earlier this semester when I did Bobby and Madison's campaign, and I had to take over 50 senators' headshots, and I also had to do group photos, and I also had to do graphics and the rollout. And it was intense. It was a heavy lift, but I did it. And I also was able to use that as a proof point in my interview for the internship that I'm doing this summer, which I'm so excited to share more with you. For today's video, we're just going to focus on, there's more. So after that e-board headshot session, which is from 11:45 until 3, I have my own photo shoot, which is going to be from 3 to 5:30 here at my apartment, because I have a podcast called That Girl Radio. So I really want to spruce that up and give it a new face, a new facelift. I'm really excited to do that. And then after that, there's more. We have the showcase at 7 p.m. So I have a jam-packed day. I'm gonna leave you guys here now, and I will pick things back up early, bright in the morning when we're on our way to practice. Ta-da! So let's finished up practice and we did a really great
Go past
dress
the stop
rehearsal.
sign in a quarter
Be
mile.
quiet. Be quiet. Okay, so right now I'm about to pick up this medication to delay my period. The pharmacy will be closed all day Easter Sunday. It's not Sunday. And Saturday is open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So I'm just going to sit here and wait for like 5 minutes. But I just need to shower. My makeup appointment is at 10 o'clock and it's only about 15 minutes away from my apartment. I already have everything packed up and ready by the door. As far as like all my camera equipment, I formatted my memory cards, and I also got like my tripod, my step ladder, because when you're doing group photos, it's nice to have a step ladder, especially when you're my size. And they're supposed to be open right now. It's 9 o'clock on the dot. What's up with the pharmacist? Like, let's get this thing going. But my medication is ready, and I actually need to grab it, take this pill, because I think my period is coming today. And I don't want it to come because I just don't have time. I have way too much that I need to do. I don't even know if it works that way, but I ordered these a couple of days ago and I forgot to pick them up. I've just been so busy. But yeah, I just have to get showered because obviously I just did practice, and so I'm a little sweaty and nasty. Shower up, shave, get everything buttery smooth, and then straight from my makeup appointment I have to head over to... I'm gonna need them to hurry up. If you say you're open at 9 a.m., be open. The fuck? Like, what's that about? Just got out the shower and I wanted to show y'all this bra that I bought from H&M the other day. I have been one to never have luck with strapless bras. This fits and it works really well, and I love that it's flesh toned and it's great quality. This blazer dress is super cute. I actually need to cut off that little tag thing. I got this last year for our e-board headshot session last year. I never got a chance to wear it. I wear my J-Lo heels like I ain't got no other heels, but yeah, I'm just gonna bring these. I'm gonna throw them inside my bag because I don't have enough hands to carry another box. I just finished restraightening my hair, got out of the shower, lotioned my body up and everything, and now it's time to head on over to my makeup appointment. I'm very excited about tonight because I've never done a showcase. I used to be a theater kid. I went to a performing arts school in middle school. I would have choir concerts and stuff, plays and stuff, but I was never dancing. And I've always known how to dance, but I just never took dance classes because at the school they didn't offer hip hop. They only offered ballet and modern dance. But this is the fresh face, so I'll see you guys once it's beat.
You just want your nose a little bit more defined.
Yeah. Pictures are gonna eat. She literally did her thing. The reference photo and what she executed on my face is literally freaking crazy. I'm headed home now because I actually have time to. I didn't think that I was going to. That is literally the prettiest I think I've ever looked. And I got a ticket because I forgot to pay. Ooh. Oh, it's up at the other lane.
At the light, turn right onto Neal Avenue now.
Hello. I think I was falling too hard. Y'all, we at the photo shoot. Turn around, get the whole hello.
You do a whole promo.
Hi, vlog.
I'm about to retake Jaden's.
Oh, you know.
I have it back.
That's the one. That one right there.
It should be a little bit above my head. Oh, a little bit on both sides. This is crazy. And there's the rest of the
The photographer is being photographed.
Wow.
Cross your arms. I'm gonna have you step out just a little bit. 1, 2, 3. And then you can cross your arms and smile. 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 Please. You're good.
Catherine likes no control.
Wait, is this everybody? Stay down here.
You said stay down here.
Yes, because short people always go to the back. And they can't see
I don't have time to be telling people to come down here. They knew they was supposed to.
No.
We just wrapped the shoot. It went so well. And now it's 2:50 and I'm about to drop Hannah off. And she's gonna, what are you about to do?
I'm about to go eat.
You should
all
sleep,
day,
too.
yeah.
Shoot, we've been doing
I don't got anything to do till tonight, so I'm chilling.
Be real.
Do you have Be Real?
I don't. Dre is literally the best person on the planet. I asked him last minute to come to my shoot and record like a little social commercial for me. And he was like, yeah, I got you. I said, yeah.
Yeah. To all my sons worldwide, all my juniors, I apologize for my absence. I know I left you without a name to drop.
This hand? Yeah.
I don't know how I expected you to get your clout up and get your money up, but don't worry. Daddy's home. Turn me up.
I am so excited to be back.
Niggas know they need to stop. I'm standing at the top, that's how I know you never seen the top.
Oh my gosh! Y'all, I'm so excited to be back. We're doing another fake clip. And today we are doing my shoot for All Things Influence. It's great.
It's great.
And it's gonna continue going.
Perfect. Perfect. That's how we need it.
We just wrapped up the shoot and I'm so satisfied with all of my pictures. She's gonna be sending them to me on Monday. We're headed to the Stroll Like an Alpha performance. I'm so excited. I just put some flat iron like waves in my hair because I did a poll on my close friends. I was like, should I wear my hair straight or should I wear it wavy? And it was like literally split down right in the middle. So I decided to do both. I did straight for half of the day and now I'm doing waves for the other half of the day. I'm gonna go grab myself some food real quick because y'all, I'm starving. And I also need to grab my other camera battery real quick so we can have some juice. Pretty much what's going on. Shout out to Parisha. She did such an amazing job. Like, my pictures look so good. We did a whole exercise of putting up this mood board and that was super, super fun. It was very nostalgic for me because my freshman year of college, she worked with me. We were able to make some magic and my headshots turned out beautiful then. So I'm really, really excited to see what's to come now. I got some professional headshots and some creative headshots today and now we're headed to Stroll Like an Alpha. So I'll see you guys there. You said you was in her spine.
I heard.
If you know me, you know this ain't my first way. Certified everywhere. Broke people stand to the left. Oh yeah, yeah. Ice. Wanna see me on the neck with a try. Finish now. Go on, what a minute. I don't know what other minute. Stop and drop it. In the back, down the bangs in my grill. Brooklyn brim with my eyes. Take out the trash. You in your cash like a fast, like a girl. You wanna act like it big. Ask about 4 in the morning. I'm gonna roll and doing my own thing. I get it so good. Do it.
Ain't got no balance for it. I'ma put my thumb in it.
Wait. Love the routine. But for real, what do we have on?
I mean, it's just sweats. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I'm with her. That is not how they get down in the South.
Yeah, right. You know what? Y'all right. Let's show them how they really get down.
What's up, y'all? 24, 30, 40, 60.
Turns out I'm a winner. And I'm so excited, y'all. But y'all have literally had the longest day in history. And it's sad to say, but it's still not over. I'm going out. That was like a really fun experience. That was my first time dancing in a showcase. It was really fun. And I've always like danced my entire life, but I've never like gone through the whole thing of like rehearsing and doing all of that in pursuit of like a competition. I've never done anything dancing wise outside of my living room, entertaining my family members and also for TikTok videos. So that was really fun. Put me to the test and really made me like have to be creative, and I choreographed a lot of the stuff alongside many of the other girls. So it was just a great collaborative effort, and I'm just excited that it's over now because this has been so much, and I've just had so much anxiety this entire week just ahead of all the stuff that I had to do today. If today's video did nothing for you, it should prove that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, girl. Like, I had so much to do. I was so scared. I was really nervous, and like, I just felt like there was just so much. And at times ahead of today, like, I really wanted to just throw in the towel and just say like, you know what, we're just going to cancel one of the things that I was going to be doing. But no, I didn't cancel anything. I showed up and I showed out to every single thing that I was supposed to do today. And that warmed my heart. So this boy been in my DMs telling me I'm pretty. And he's just been doing a lot of really nice things. Like today he came to my performance and it was super, super sweet. And he got me some food. Like afterwards, he got me some food. The pressure is getting worse. And the pressure is being applied by multiple people. So it's a little crazy outside. May the odds be ever in whoever's favor. You feel me? Whoever treats me best and makes me feel the best, that's where I'm going to call home. Good morning, y'all. It is Easter Sunday, and I'm so excited. We're going to church, so let's go. Service was a 10 out of 10, as usual. I think I'm getting sick, or like my allergies are just like really messing up. I don't know. We're going to Del Mar at 1:30, so I have about an hour to kill. This just set me off on the right path this week. But his message today, which is a little bit different because most of my life on Easter Sundays, I've always gone to like a black church. And in high school, I was a member of a Baptist church specifically. And most of the time, the word on Easter Sunday was about how he has risen and he's back and all of that. But today, his message was more so on the disciples and how when God decided to, break bread with his disciples, he had a very important conversation with them, and he modeled for them how we are all equal and no one is better than any other person. No one takes more flesh or more blood from his sacrifice. We all took the same amount, and we do not have to live our lives proving our worth or our purpose within this world because he died for us, and that is proof enough. And so that was just very affirming for me today, and it kind of just like reminded me of something that I was dreaming about. Actually, last night, I think it was last night. My dreams have been very cryptic lately. I had finally uploaded to YouTube, and the title was like, I am free or something like that. Or like it was like a declaration of me coming out and saying that I am no longer living in fear. I feel like that's what this vlog is going to be, is a testament to me showing up. And although I have the imposter syndrome, although I'm going into unknown territory, I'm willing and I'm ready to relinquish all control and give it to God so that he can take me far, because I can't go alone. I have to go with faith. I've had a lot of faith thus far, but things have been comfortable for me, you know. Uploading the type of content that I've been uploading has been very comfortable for me. I'm very appreciative of me being able to open my mind up creatively, me opening up my heart and being vulnerable in saying like, it's never been done before. I haven't seen it done before. I have no model, but like, God, I know you didn't implant this idea into my mind for me to not be able to succeed. And even if I don't succeed, every experience is experience. I can learn from that, and that's going to make me better off for the next time. Although I may show you guys a lot of the wins in my life and a lot of the things that go amazingly, please know and understand that I lose often. And that's why I'm so gracious and I'm so grateful for when I do win. And I'm so willing to come out here and like show you guys, you know, the process, the troubles and the trials and the tribulations that I go through, as far as like me being a college student, having to retake a class. Like, I've failed a class before and that set me back a semester. Like, being honest and real and vulnerable with y'all to show you that this is not all cookies and cream. I may look like I've got it all together, but I don't. I sit and I pray at night and I ask God to reveal things to me all the time. I'm constantly asking him to extend my knowledge where I'm not knowledgeable, for his wisdom to come through and guide me and get me to where I'm trying to go. And so it's a process. It is not an overnight success, and I've never wanted an overnight success. I've always wanted it to be a slow build, because that means that I have a very solid and firm foundation. And I may not have millions of followers, but I have thousands of believers, which I'm going to be teaching a master class on April 28th on all things influence. But I'm going to be showing you guys the methodology and the secret sauce to taking your followers from being just followers to truly being believers in your brand and wanting to see you succeed through and through.
This food looks
organic.
Oh my God.
Just finished my last Sunday assignment, and for all my schoolgirlies, you know how gratifying that feels. Right now, it's currently midnight, because of course I waited until 11:59 to get all my stuff done. But I'm about to wipe up all my makeup and stuff and just kind of chit chat with y'all. Perhaps I can sit you guys on top of a book. I'm going to start off with the Pharmacy Clean Cleansing Balm. I used to not understand the hype about cleansing balm. I'm like, my cleanser gets the job done. You feel me? But the cleansing balm, like, once I started doing more full face, full glam, as you guys can see, I've been wearing like eyeshadow a little bit more. I've been loving this like super bright under eye look, and that takes a lot of powder. And if you wear makeup, you know that the powder under eye portion is so hard to remove. Like, you're sitting there washing your face. I'm doing like double and triple cleanses, and I'm just kind of over that. So I was gifted this after a speaking engagement when I did Jack and Jill, and this was like in the goodie bag, and I have been obsessing over this because it's literally so good. I have amazing news. So first and foremost, let's talk about summer plans. Over the course of the past like month, I have been interviewing for 2 different jobs. I had 2 rounds of interviews for both jobs, and that was pretty interesting. All in all, I have always been pretty good when it comes to doing like interview type of things. Like, anytime I've interviewed for something, I've gotten it. And I had applied for like JP Morgan, and that has nothing to do with what I want to do. And I had applied for quite a few roles so that I would be, you know, financially stable. But these other opportunities were presented to me, and they're in alignment with what I want to be doing long term. And I had a really great conversation with one of my really close friends, and he was just like telling me, you know, like, just think about where you ultimately want to be in like next year or next like 5 years, and just think about like how this opportunity will be able to help you. And like, think about what you want in the short term as well. But so I answered that question for myself. I'm like, short term, I really want to be working in marketing. Essentially, I want to be working in creative, in the creative realm. And you know, while I can always, you know, get a job in like project management or something like that, I really want to focus on this thing right now, give it all that I've got. And if I get burnt out, I have the skills that are transferable to take me literally anywhere. So ultimately I ended up making the decision to take the one in the creative field. The other one was in the real estate and finance field, which is something that I am not really familiar with. But long term, I would love to get into real estate, but that's kind of like a thing that I would love to do. And this is something that I'm currently passionate about and I know that I'm really good at. And so it just makes sense to continue honing in on those skills and getting more experience with that work while I can get an internship here. And obviously, I was given that opportunity, although I have no experience. So that just shows me that the barriers to entry in that industry are relatively low, and the stakes are relatively low as well. So it's just like, why not get more experience in what you already know and you're already passionate about right now? Start in June. So for the month of May, I'm going to be doing a lot of amazing like influencing work, and I'm gonna be doing tons of Sunday dinners for y'all, shooting lots of short form content, and just kind of like preparing myself for this big girl work from home job. I plan to kind of deck out my at-home office. As you guys know, my apartment is kind of like my office slash studio slash space where I create a lot of my content, which is great because once I get off at 5 o'clock, the sunlight starts to hit inside of my place, like the sun sets and it's gorgeous. And so that's the prime time for me then to expend my workday for a couple of hours and shoot some content for you guys. So I really can just like capitalize off of both. The company that I'm working for has locations in Chicago and New York. So if I ever want to visit either of those cities, I can throughout the summer and just like work in the office for a little bit, tour the city, and you know, kill two birds with one stone. And also, because it's remote, I can literally travel wherever I want to and work from wherever I want to because it's remote and I have a laptop. I say all that to say I'm extremely blessed and highly favored, and everything worked out as it should, and I just cannot wait to get started. Amazing. I was able to negotiate a higher pay from what I got last summer, which is amazing. So now we're on project like get back to center and prioritizing self and self-improvement and whatnot, because I got some really good habits in January when I did that series of just focusing on one thing every single day, and it was the best month I've had in years. I've been getting like a lot of like little breakouts, and so I've just been trying to slowly but surely get my skin back to a good place. All over the place. I think it's honestly just because of a lack of sleep at times when I'm like really stressed or just trying to figure things out. So good afternoon guys, today's Tuesday. I'm about to head to my stats class. I just did a little bit of some dishes this morning and I edited some more of the USBL headshots, and I've been uploading them to the web gallery to deliver them so everyone can make their selections and I can edit their actual headshot that will be posted. I'm currently propagating some mint for my plant parenting class, and so I had a lot of leftover mint, so I've just been drinking mint infused water. It's so good, but I'm actually going to be late to class if I don't leave now, so let's go. So I just got back from class and I have the funniest testimony to share. So as you all know, I took business statistics last semester, did not pass, and I am currently retaking the course. God has put it on my heart to share my testimony with y'all because this just shows a testament to the type of grit that I have and my ability to not give up. So got to class, she was explaining that their team is getting a little bit smaller and they're looking for TAs for the business statistics course. And I'm thinking in my head like, I definitely would never be a TA for this class. Like, it's way too hard. The material is crazy and I'm just not qualified. You know what I'm saying? We get through the class. Of course, I'm asking questions. I always ask questions because when it comes to tests and exams, the questions are almost never surface level. They are extremely difficult. After class was over, I got up. We finished our learning catalytics. I got up and I was about to be on my way out, and my TA called my name. She's like, Rikki. And I turn around and she's like, come here. And so I come up there. She's sitting with the other TAs as well as with my professor. And she was like, have you considered being a TA? Like, you should totally be a TA for this class. And I was looking at her like, are you for real? And she was like, yeah, I think you have the perfect personality for it. You're always participating and like you would just be really great. And my professor was like, she's thinking to herself like, don't you get it? Like this is my second time taking the class, because I've also had conversations with my professor about that as well. I had gone to her office hours the week prior and we went question for question through my entire midterm, and she kind of helped me understand the material more. She also gave me like another guide to figure out how to answer the problems. And so I've been advocating for myself, and I've also been putting in a lot of work, because last semester, like most things in my life, when I didn't figure it out, I had to figure it out myself. I didn't feel like I had, you know, people who were going to sit there step by step and explain things to me. And so it feels so good to have this village. But she also echoed the same sentiments and was like, no, like you really do have the perfect personality to be a TA. Like you're super nice and you ask really great questions. She's like, even if you don't want to be a TA for this class, you can consider being a TA for another course. Like being a TA is great for your resume, and I really think you should consider it. That just kind of just like opened my eyes to what I was saying. Like, you never know who's watching you. And they've been watching and seeing how I've been participating in class. She's like, you're like one of the only people who participates in this class. You're always asking questions. Like, and I was like, I'm so glad you feel like I'm trying, because I really am trying. She's like, no, I see it. Like, I see that you're trying. And that's amazing. And so that was validating for me, and that's going to make me go 10 times harder for this exam. It's in 17 days. It's on the 28th. Today is April 11th. And when I tell you I'm going to make this exam my BITCH, like I literally cannot do anything but pass this exam. Like I want to know this material from top to bottom, because I don't want to take it again. Like I want to be able to move on, move forward, go into my business core and say that this was only a stepping stone. And I feel like some of the most amazing, prolific people experience struggle, right? Like they experience hardship and they're able to explain how they got on the other side of that. And to see that I went from a place from last semester of being, you know, very, very quiet in class. I was confused, wouldn't ask much of any questions because I just didn't want to feel dumb. God had to put me through that experience. He had to like humble me and take me down to the bottom of the worst of the worst to show me that that's not working. That's never going to work. It's never worked and it's never going to work. You have to advocate for yourself. You have to speak up. You have to ask questions. No question is a dumb question. And be serious about your academics. Be serious about this season that you're in. Soak up all of the knowledge that you can, all the opportunities that you can while you're in college, because that is what's important. See that my TAs and my professors and like these people that are in my community can see that makes me feel so good. And that's why I think it's so important to not only hone in on your academics, but also your identity capital, because that is going to make you holistically a better candidate in every single aspect. Yes, there are students in the class who are probably excelling and doing really well and getting A's, but I'm struggling in the class and they want me to be a TA because the strengths in that space are not necessarily you being able to just, you know, compute the answers. It's the ability to be able to effectively communicate as well as, you know, instruct and, you know, lead and do so many different things. And so that just really warmed my heart. Like, you have no idea how excited and happy I am to have experienced that, because I was constantly knocking myself down and beating myself up because I wasn't getting it. And I was trying. So cheers to me being offered a TA position. At 5:30, I'm supposed to be going to my friend's happy hour for his birthday, my friend Isaiah. You guys have seen him before. And then at 8, I'm going to Taco Tuesday with the girls that did Stroll Like an Alpha with me. So, because we're celebrating our win. But right now, I need to type a paper really quickly because I have an assignment that's due. It's 450 words. We had to design tile work based on a specific tile working from like ages ago. So mine was inspired by the tile work that was raised, and I created a tic-tac-toe set. It's very custom and I cannot wait to glaze them and make them all pretty, but I was working on that all day on Friday. And so all of my pieces are pretty much ready. I just need to get this paper done, and it's due at 11:59. So we're going to do a little bit of some research. Today is Sunday, and it's currently 2:30 in the afternoon. I am supposed to be heading back to Cincinnati for an influencer event from 6 to 8 p.m., but I'm going to head back a little bit earlier just so I can hang out with my mom a little bit. Then I'm going to head over to the Kenwood Town Center because that's where the new Tory Burch store is, and we're supposed to be having like a little event. I don't know what this event is going to entail, but I'm really excited. I think it's bad for me to show up to a Tory Burch event with a Coach bag on, but my bag matches my outfit, so I'm just gonna have to roll with the punches. Yeah, I'm like a Tory Burch and Coach kind of girl, and I don't know how to really describe that, but it's just like classic, it's timeless, and it's within my tax bracket. I am not a Louis, Gucci, Prada type of girl just yet. I've been communicating with my friend because my car is currently in her garage at her apartment, so I have to go over there to go get my car. Hosting this webinar. I'm not here to sell a one-size-fits-all strategy. I'm really here to help people figure out their niche, figure out their purpose, and how they can flourish in that online. I'm really excited to start this journey and like really get into this because it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I felt imposter syndrome, and I see so many other people like selling courses, $15 guides and all this craziness, and here is me, someone who really knows what I'm doing, who's not selling anything. So I'm here, and it's not just to sell something, it's really to add value and to give back to my community, and so I can't wait. So if you haven't already registered, make sure to register, and if it already has passed, make sure to watch the replay and click the link in the description box. I just stopped and got some gas, and of course I had to get some Burberry Charlies. These are like my favorite, and I don't eat them often, but when I do, I be messing them up. It's just an hour and a half. I leave at 3:30. I should get there by 5. Yeah, which is like right before it's done.
I wish I was that girl from the Gucci stores you never won. You gon' hate me now. Oh, you got me fucked up. Now I'm getting fucked up. Thinking about us fucking. Wish I was special. I give all my special away to a loser. I'm just a loser. I used to be special, but you made me hate me. Regret that I changed me like you.
This is my song. Like, it just grounds me, and it reminds me of like where I was a year ago, and I was like trying to make the hardest decision of my life.
I could blame it on the physical. I could blame it on your lips, your touch, your kiss, you know, real traditional. Cause baby, it's the everything for me,
I did a little retail therapy, and I got Blonde Huda Beauty powder. Oh, I'm really excited. I don't come to the mall often. I'm really an online shopping girl. But when I want an experience with like buying more luxury items, you gotta come in the store. So you can feel it, touch it, and really see if like that's what you want for yourself. Because you can see something online and you're like, I like it. Then you see it in real life, and you touch it and you feel it, and it's not for you. Like there was this one pair of glasses I wanted so badly. Saw everyone wearing them, touched it, felt it, and got to see it for myself. Didn't like it. So it's super nice. is time to reset, baby. It is exam week. It's crazy. I am a rising senior at The Ohio State University. That feels very weird to say, but that's the truth. So right now I just got back from the grocery store. My fridge is a mess, so we're gonna clean it out, get all the gunky, nasty, old leftovers that's been in there for over a month. I have a ton of assignments that are due today because last week was our last week of in-person classes, and then I have some studying to do. So let's do it. This fridge has literally so much stuff that's just old and clearly needs to be removed. So I'm just gonna do that. There's some criminal offensive stuff in here. So, it's yogurt. There's literally so much crap in here that is just done. I grated these in here. I need to get all this stuff out of here. This cheese looks like it's fine, so I'm gonna keep it. This is bad. Salmon disc, army. This cheese, this ramen to soak, this carrot. Got stuff growing off of them. An old thing of tuna that I made. Like, it's just nasty in here, so whatever is in here, I know it's violent. Solid yes. Everything that was criminally old in my fridge has now been checked out or taken out. So I'm gonna put this outside. There are a considerable amount of things that need to soak. My refrigerator was actually frightening. There was so much stuff from months ago that I cooked and I had in Tupperware that I had not put away. I have a really great system. Everything that goes up here is on the top shelf. So it's really great to put everything away. My biggest piece of advice to anybody when you have not a large amount of cupboard space and you like glassware. I have long glasses like this for juice and drinks when my friends come over, and then I have wine glasses. I drink everything out of a wine glass. It doesn't matter what it is. It's getting drunk out of a wine glass. But I have a Lazy Susan inside of my cupboard, and it's the best thing I ever did because I can easily just swivel it around and grab what I need. I'm also vertically challenged, so having to reach higher up for different glasses or reach far to the back is not ideal. So I just turn the Lazy Susan and I get the glass that I need. My mug, of course, we're gonna put that back up under my Keurig. You guys are right there. And then this is my salad spinner. That can go back up there. Then I got all my plates. I like to stack all of them first before putting them in the cupboard. I find that to be easiest, so I'm not continuously making a lot of noise. The one thing I love about my caraway pots and pans is that they are dishwasher safe. So I normally just rinse them out as soon as I'm done, and then I put them in the dishwasher to be washed. Hey guys, so today is the final day of exam week. This has been arguably the craziest week of my life. I've had a lot going on, but I've just been preparing all week for this exam. I wrote my 3 pages for my cheat sheet for the exam, and I'm feeling really good. I went to office hours multiple times throughout this week, and I just did a little retail therapy so I could spruce myself up. I bought like a black opal contour stick, some lip gloss, some lip oil, the girly basics. But to go to my exam, I want it to be relatively cozy. I had on jeans before, but I just decided to put on these leggings. I went to McDonald's, y'all, and they have this like new strawberry pastry, and it was so good. It tastes like a toaster strudel almost, and then I got a strawberry shake. Life is relatively good, so I'm about to head out so I can be on campus and relatively close to where I'm taking my exam at. So all I have to do is go into the room and be ready to go. I've got all my number 2 pencils, calculator, and everything. It's all packed up. So literally all I have to do is just get to the testing site. So it's 7:10 right now. My exam starts at 8, so I'm about to leave now. Good morning, guys. Today is Saturday. It is the official day of All Things Influence. It's April 29th, and I'm currently getting myself together. I woke up around 8:30 this morning, took a shower, did my makeup, and now I'm like in my hair. I have a few grievances with this side of my hair, and I'm still curling the other side, but I just have on this Wolford bodysuit and a blazer. I am on to see my husband. I'm happy. I'm happy. that you guys can see. Now's the time for me to kind of just like run through my materials and make sure everything is everything. And my fragrance of the day is going to be Her by Burberry because it's just nice and feminine. This is the finished look. I just finished getting ready. I'm super excited and pumped. I need to do a like kind of test run through of the materials, make sure there's no grammatical errors, no spelling errors or anything like that. Everything is peachy keen for this. So let's go ahead and head over to my office. We're almost 10 minutes away from the start of this freaking webinar and I'm like so scared. But I've got my little setup going on. Everything's gonna be happening here. This is the webinar materials. It's all set up, so I'm super duper excited. I'm gonna just play some music on my iPad. Y'all, I am so proud of the progress that I've made since the beginning of this year. And I just finished out the semester. I finished relatively strong. And I'm just so excited to see what is to come for myself. As y'all already know, I've been working extremely hard. So this just feels good to finally happen and come to fruition. And I'm just proud of myself. Y'all are above my computer and I'm about to start the webinar and I'm like so nervous, but I got this. I got me. It's gonna be good. I have nothing to worry about.
Welcome to the webinar. You have joined as an organizer. You can now speak to your co-organizers. If you're ready to present to your attendees, click Start Broadcasting.
This is real. It's about to start in 10 minutes, which is crazy. So crazy. And I already have someone that's joined. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna come back to y'all once we start it and I'm gonna record all the attendees and show y'all. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Say all things influence. All things influence. Oh my god, y'all. I just finished the webinar and it was amazing. Everyone was so sweet and we did a really great job. There are a couple of things that I'm gonna take away from that experience, but overall, I'm just so excited, y'all. Overall, my cup is full. Like, I'm just so happy. Today is graduation. I'll give you guys a little fit check. This is the look. I just have on this really pretty dress from Akira. It is off the shoulder. You typically would wear it straight across, but I'm wearing mine kind of horizontal just to give it a little bit more character. I have on my J-Lo heels. Y'all know I love these. And then I have on this little bag from Shein. It's gold, which matches the little heel on my shoe. And yeah. That's the fit, that's the OOTD, and we're on our way to graduation, so I'll see you guys there. Hey guys, good afternoon. Today is a Tuesday. My stepdad just texted me and said that my mom is in the emergency room because her stomach was hurting really badly. She did get one of her kidneys removed, so hopefully nothing's wrong with the other kidney. They're supposed to be running some tests and whatnot, but I was out there just editing some content for JCPenney as well as getting some things together for the season of That Girl Radio and a couple other things that I just needed to get together. And I was just thinking to myself, I should do a monthly installment of the affirmations that help you strengthen your relationship with God, that really affirm who you are in Christ. And I just did some Google searching and I found quite a few resources with amazing affirmations that are biblically that are found within the Bible, that are rooted in His Word, and that really can just feed you spiritually, that goes beyond just penetrating your mind but can really penetrate your soul. And that's really what I needed today. And as I was reading over the list of over 50 biblical affirmations, there was just so many words that I needed to hear in this moment right now because I'm really scared about my mom. She's had a lot of health issues over 10 years of my life. Honestly, since I was young, she's had health issues. But specifically my freshman year, there was a time when she was like in the ICU and a lot of different things. But I feel like I can't live life in a state of fear, in a state of constant anxiety, because it's just not healthy. It's not good for me. It's not good for my mind, my spirit, my soul. It's not good for anything. So it's not serving me. And I feel like fear has no home here. It has no space here. So I'm really just relinquishing that and trying to go on with my day. As you guys can see, my video is quite well lit, and that is because I finally made the investment into this little bad boy. I'll have it linked in my storefront, but it's just a mini LED video light, and I'm going to be using this on my vlogging camera so that when I'm in low light situations and in different parts of my apartment, specifically my bathroom, because I want to do more like get ready with me stuff, it'll be more well lit and you guys can see me instead of me having to try to set up my iPhone light very awkward on there, and it just never really works. And this also is significantly brighter, so I really appreciate that. But right now I just grabbed out these drumsticks. I bought them for under $5. There's 2, 4, 6, there's 12 drumsticks in here, and I'm going to prep these for some meal prep for the week, as I'm honestly just trying to get more structure in my life, just like get more disciplined and back into doing what really matters most for me. And that's not the only thing. I also have a barbecue chicken pizza because I'm on like a little lunch break right now. It's about 1:30, it's 1:33, and I want to take a little lunch break and talk to y'all and just let you know what's going on in my life. I look a little crazy just because I woke up haphazardly and just began working because I have another All Things Influence seminar tonight at 7 p.m. and I'm just trying to make sure all things are everything, because tomorrow afternoon I plan to film an episode of That Girl Radio. I ordered a new podcast mic stand and everything, and all that should be coming today. And I ordered that light, so I'm really just trying to get full-fledged back into content creator mode instead of content coach mode, because I was doing that for quite some time. So I just got a lot of different things going on right now, but like I said, we're trying to manage all of it, manage my emotions, manage my feelings in a healthy manner, because I don't want to negate how I feel, because how I feel is valid. This is my mom we're talking about. Being anxious and being worried is something that is completely normal, but I think that I can reside in the comfort of the Lord and be rest assured that He will bring me peace no matter what the outcome is. And I'm sure she will be fine, because she is a warrior, and we've got the God who serves this universe, and He's in my corner, and He's gonna make sure she's fine. So that's that on that. We're giving very much so natural face, natural realness today for y'all. I have my hair in a little half up, half down situation, so my hair could be out my face. There, as you guys can see, it's a little messy. I've been in the process of cleaning, doing some summer rub out. I have lots of things that I need to get rid of, like extra coat. I just have a lot of everything, and I'm really just trying to downsize and bring back the minimalist Rikki, because I really used to just be a basics girl. I used to have so many basic tops, basics as far as jackets, tops, and things, and over the years with all the different shoots that I've had to do and everything, I've just acquired a lot of statement pieces, which are phenomenal, but when it comes to getting dressed every day, that's just not ideal. So right now I'm in the mode and spirit of getting rid of the old so that I can make space for the new, and it feels good. It's exciting, and it's something that I think is very necessary for me to elevate and go into this next space and next season that I'm about to enter, which is me going back into work mode. You guys saw me doing that last summer, actually in the big city of New York. Now we're going to be here in my apartment, but I think that's something that's very relatable for most of you, working from home, doing remote jobs, and also a lot of young professionals are working from home these days. So we're going to be building out my at-home office. Like, I really want to get this stand-up desk like table converter, because I'm not obviously buying a whole new desk. We're not doing that because I won't be working year-round. This is literally just for the summer. So I'm going to buy like a table desk like stand where you can like move it up so if I want to stand. And then I also want to get like a little treadmill, a walk pad, because as you guys can see, this desk is like right, and I can just, my idea is that the walk pad can live under my couch, and then when I'm ready to pull it out, you know, I'm like working on something and I just want to get moving, then I can do that. And so that's just where my head is at with things. As you guys can see, my hair has grown significantly. This is my real hair. I have clip-ins, but my real hair is at the bottom. And in between the hair, and I had a whole bob here. I cut my hair in like January, like of last year, so it was like up to there, and now it's here. So it's grown a lot. I have trimmed it and I've been trying to take care of it a little bit as much as I can with everything that I've had going on. But yeah, that's pretty much life right now. The oven's preheating to 450 and we've just been outside cleaning and whatnot. And then right here is a lovely package from JCPenney. And y'all, they sent me the Ariana Grande Cloud perfume and it smells just like the Baccarat Rouge perfume that everyone talks about. It's like an amazing dupe. And there's another one that I got from Target a couple of years ago that's also a dupe. And then they also sent me Marvelous Candle. It's sage and eucalyptus. The candles from JCPenney, y'all, don't sleep on them. They smell phenomenal. I have another one that's in my candle warmer. So at all times, I like to have like some candles that I actually burn, and then I have a candle that's under my candle warmer right by my front door, so that when people walk in, it smells pretty good. Tomorrow, I'm going to be hosting a game night here at my apartment. So we've got to continue cleaning and getting things together. We did my laundry, not my laundry, we did my, what did we do? We did my dishes yesterday and I've been like in the process of cleaning out my bathroom. I bought these new shelves that I actually want to show you guys because they're so cute. I got them off of Amazon. I've just been slowly like upgrading everything in my life, but I want to show y'all briefly these shelves. So I've been slowly upgrading everything in my life, and one of the things that I wanted to do was get rid of those horrendous shelves because it does not match the vibes of this bathroom at all. And I got these super cute little shelves that look like these, and they're so cute. I was thinking about either putting them here, like right above my thing, so that maybe potentially above my toilet we put another print or something, or we could put them above the toilet. And I think the above the toilet makes a little bit more sense now. So we'll do above the toilet, and then maybe I'll buy more of these, or like buy one more that's like smaller or skinnier, and I can put it right here. Because if I get another shelf and I just put it right here, then every time that I'm getting ready, I can just sit you guys up on the shelf and it literally will just be here chat. But I started to put a little bit of some products on it already, and as you guys can see, none of my products are really aesthetically pleasing and cute, so we're gonna have to buy cuter products because that's not working. But I did reorganize all my makeup. You guys know I was thugging it out of my makeup bag for the longest and it was looking disgusting, and I got this mask not too long ago. I'm really excited to do that for a video, but everything is starting to come together in my bathroom. I also did what all the girlies were suggesting, and I got a second insert for the inside of my duvet. And guys, when I tell you, it looks so much more luxe and fluffy and just hell cloud bed. Before it used to be pretty flat, but now it's like more elevated and fluffy. And right now I'm in the process of like contemplating on getting a different headboard or like bedding, because this one is cool, but for the look that I'm trying to go for and also the height of my ceilings, I think I would be much better off with something that had more to it, or like more elongated and elevated. I don't know. I just want like a different look. And I've tried with different pillows. I've tried everything and I just still don't like it. So we're going to have to figure something out. But and right here I have this rather small bag of clothes. I have so much laundry to do still though, so I'm sure there's plenty more of stuff that I can give away. I just put my pizza in the oven and I should unload my dishwasher right now, but I don't feel like it. So yeah, it says 8 to 10 minutes, so I'm gonna set my little timer for 9 minutes. This pizza smells good. It's got chicken, Gouda, mozzarella and Gouda cheese, and red onions. This is perfect for like a little lunch. I'm trying to get myself honestly into a good afternoon routine because when I'm working, I'm gonna have to have something good to eat on hand. And I'm gonna have to establish like, when am I doing certain chores? When am I doing certain things? Because I don't want my space to become just an office. Like, this is still work, life, and play within the same space. And so I just have to design the perfect balance here so that I'm not just working all day and then immediately going to sleep, because that's what I did during the school year. For the month of January, I was so productive. I did so much. And then when the focus wasn't solely on me and it was like I had to give in other spaces, I was often just drained by the end of the day, or even sometimes midday. And so I would come home and just sleep. We're not doing that no more. We're getting stuff done. So I don't want to just be a productivity machine. I'm not a machine, I'm a human. And I need to give myself rest. But I think doing smaller lifts every day is much bigger than pushing things off and having to do a really heavy lift one day. And that often leaves me extremely drained and puts me in a space where I need rest for 5 days at a time because I did so much in one day. And so what I'm trying to practice is active rest, like doing something but it not being too much of a heavy lift that it's like whatever. Like I went through I went through my entire closet, everything that was hanging, within like the first 15 minutes of the new Bridgerton show that's like a spin-off of The Queen. I went through all of that while it was playing in the background. So just finding ways to do what I like to do while doing what I need to do, so that I'm still being active but I'm still resting at the same time, you know? So I'm trying to find that happy medium every now and then so I can still be a productive queen and do what I need to do for y'all while also doing what I need to do for me. You know? So yeah. Hopefully you guys aren't too mad at me for being gone as long as I was. I was gone for some months, but I had to pass, y'all. I had to pass my SAS test, and I did. I did way better than I anticipated, which makes me so happy. I got a C, y'all. Last semester, I got an E or a D. Well, no, I didn't get a D. I didn't pass. I got an E. And this semester, I got a whole C, y'all. Just beautiful. Oh, yeah. I've just finished getting ready for my second session of All Things Influence. Got my whole setup together. We've got a glass of watermelon lemonade. I use a portable blender just to blend up some watermelon juice, poured some lemonade in it, and now we're sitting here at my desk and we're about to go ahead and get started. We have 15 minutes until the big time. I'm super excited to be hosting this session, and then later my friends and I are going to cook some dinner. We're also making banana pudding, so I need to order the ingredients. But the chicken is currently thawing. It's still not thawed out completely, but I wanted to show you guys really quickly the portable blender that I had in my college dorm that still serves me super well now as an adult making mocktails. I just made some watermelon juice from that watermelon spear that I bought last Sunday, which is still thriving and well. This is the base of it. You just literally connect it to it and you blend up your stuff. And it is USB chargeable. I got this off of Amazon. It is in my dorm Amazon list, but it is a game changer. If you guys want a really refreshing drink, do that. And then I also have these watermelon lime sparkling waters. If you want it to have a little bit of a pizzazz, I would add this to it too. Oh, and I didn't even get a chance to show you guys my patio because she is decked out now. Isn't she so cute? But I'm gonna bring this back in the house because I don't want this breaking out here, but it's super cute out here. I've come a long way with curating this space and making it as warm and refreshing as possible, and I'm so glad that it's finally summer because when I moved here it was relatively cold, so I didn't get to use the pool. I really didn't get to use my balcony, and so now that it's really hot, I'm taking advantage of all of it. Earlier today, I told y'all I was sitting out there and I was just reading a book, and I told my friend, I was on the phone with her, I was like, this is therapeutic. Like, this is exactly what I needed. So